Hey, how's it going, everyone? Today, I know I'm a bit behind, but been busy. But today we have number 4 Maple Story Progression Kain video. Holy chills! Oh my god! It's gonna be very boss focused, because there's so much footage going on in my head. I'm kind of losing track. But basically, what we're gonna be going over today is our plan for June 29th, these Star Force Sundays. And then we're also going to be going over what bosses that we're doing and what we are currently progressing on stream at twitch.tv/dogewiz. So last week on stream, I believe, I kind of forget when this was, but last week on stream, we went ahead and we didn't kill, but we did normal lucid practice mode. Low key, kind of surprised how well this went. I think this took about 2 tries to get down. What's nice is I have currently fixed my audio. I now have audio tracks set up, which means that I can keep raw audio now. I won't have to worry about stupid DMCA copyrights. So, pretty flippin' poggers about that, not gonna lie. But, yes, so today we're gonna be going over footage of me fighting normal lucid practice mode, gloom practice mode, a little bit of dark Nell prog. I would have put normal will prog in here too. But as I hate that boss, I really don't want to. Bit of catch up because I'm trying to remember where all my footage is currently. Bit of catch up. We have currently hit 262. We're gonna be hitting 263 on stream today at twitch.tv/dogewiz. I know it's pretty fucking baller. But yeah, looking forward pretty well to that. Once we are Once we're 265, I think I did the math. I think we should have the silver box ready, which means we get another 200 frags and like 5 soul Urda, I think. I could have those numbers wrong. It might be 105. I don't remember. Regarding 6 job, though, we recently got Soul Janus unlocked, so now our rates are looking much better. We finally equipped 3 pets at once, which means we're picking up things more efficiently. And grinding overall is pretty good. Now, to go over June 29th, the Sunny Sunday Star Force event. My plan is to have about 10 bill saved up. Once I get my 1100% meso back, of course, we are going to start saving mesos. If we can get 10 bill before that Sunday, I will feel pretty comfortable star forcing a few things and maybe starting to star force my Fafnir gear up to 21. Will it hit that high? Probably not, if I'm being honest. It would be cool, but we're probably going to boom. I am expecting to boom. I've never hit anything above 17 stars, so it should be interesting. I think what I want to do is hit around 19 stars as the goal, maybe sit on it for the next Sunny Star Force. But I got that looking forward to. The first things that we are going to Star Force, though, is we're hoping that this next week we get replacement gear for our bossing gear. So we want, because right now we have accessories that have meso and drop, right? We want to get some legendary stat line ones now. So my plan is to get another set of earrings, another set of face accessories, maybe a black bean mark on Wednesday. You know, that'd be kind of nice. But yeah, that's pretty much the plan for Sunny Sunday. Do a bunch of star forcing, then hopefully get everything we need set up to how we need it, and maybe get some gains. Regarding bossing for next week, the plan for next week, I think, is to solo normal lucid, solo gloom, 2-man hard Lotus, hard Damien with Jim, and then maybe solo normal will. Now that we have gloom killable, because when we did in practice mode with all our buffs, we had about 7 minutes left. So without all our buffs, he should still be killable. It's gonna be slower, of course, but it should still be killable. So we're gonna try to get that going next week, because then we can replace our pink bean kill, I think is what it is. I think pink bean is the next one that we drop for selling crystals. We still kill him, of course. But I was super surprised when we killed Gloom. Was not expecting it. I thought I would need like another 2-3 weeks. And then starting this next week, we're going to be trying really hard to get into Chaos 10A bosses in 6-man groups. We pretty much have learned Dark Nell and Gloom. I need to practice on Vihilla. I do not understand Vihilla one bit, so that will be a fun process to do. I think that's everything that I needed to go over voice-wise. I might let it finish playing out and go ahead and let the Lucid Kill go through. It was super cool doing Lucid on normal. I did pretty good, honestly. I noticed that I only fell off the map once, which is good practice for hard Lucid. Because hard Lucid, if you fall off, you just straight up fucking die. We've gotten much better at dodging, not taking any damage. I'm unsure if the laser beams one shot in hard. A little confused if they do or not. But overall, I think our character's progression is going pretty smoothly. Sure, we're not really seeing lots of gains, but I think practicing bosses this way and stuff is going to be super good for when Challenger World Season 2 comes out and we finally make our main, which is going to be Len. What's nice is that we will have um what are they called again? Legion champions. It'll be my Iran, my Kain, and my Kaiser. So once the server ends, we're gonna have that set up and ready to go. It'll be super nice, super clean. Other than that, though, I don't have much more to say besides thank you so much for the support on the videos, of course. That was a crazy voice crack. Um, it's actually been insane to watch everything pop off. We've gained almost 100 subscribers in the last like 2 weeks. It's been crazy. So thank you once again for all the support. I wouldn't have kept making these videos if the first one did not do good, because it was a test. I wanted to test the water and see what happened. I would have still made Maple content, but it wouldn't have been long progression videos. I would have tried guides. Speaking of guides, I do have a Dojuist progression guide set up for 0 to 260 on my YouTube channel. If anyone wants to go watch that, slight plug. It did okay. It did about how I expected it. What was nice though is that it didn't do too well views wise, but it did really well subscribers wise. So normally I don't get a lot of subscribers from these videos, but with my guide videos, I got a lot. So anyways, we're going to go ahead and watch the reaction to me killing this boss. Thank you so much for the support, guys. See you next time. All right, so next week is Normal Lucid Crystal for money. Huge. I'm just going to stay dead. She's dead when I res, so it doesn't really matter. She's dead on my beam. Actually, no, she's dead on Blitz. What? And just like that, Normal Lucid is down. Yeah, next week we do Normal Lucid outside of practice mode. And she will go down pretty easily. Huge. And will probably be stronger by then, too. So she'll go down even easier. Actual W. All right. Really quickly, because I haven't actually gone over and explained this. This is one of the what you're seeing on screen right now is one of the weeklies. When weekly reset happened, I kind of forgot. I thought this would reset on Sundays, but apparently this resets on Wednesdays. So this is my second ever clear of High Mountain. I'm gonna go ahead and go over what High Mountain is. High Mountain is a weekly that pretty much gives you a crap ton of 6-job materials. Like, I think it's one massive solar Urda, and then like 45 frags. It basically just gives you a shit ton, and then also a lot of XP. I think it's giving me like 30% a week. But basically, High Mountain is a theme dungeon. I think is what they're called. There is only 2 of them in the game. One of them you unlock at 260. I think the other one you unlock at 270, 275. This one is called High Mountain. High Mountain is pretty much, you're working with a Sun God warrior to defeat, I'm gonna guess, Limbo's doodads. I think it's Limbo's men or specters. There's just a bunch of specters. But pretty much, you go through and you have to fill up a percent bar by killing enough enemies. When you kill enough enemies, you move on to the next stage. There's 10 stages. 10 stages, 4 bosses. So pretty much, you do the first 2 stages, you fight a wolf boss. You do the next 2 stages, you fight this boss. You do another 2 stages, you fight a guy who dashes at you, that's really annoying. And then you don't do another 2 stages after that, you then do the big baddie at the end. It takes a bit of time, but if you're strong enough, it's pretty fast. I think this was my fastest so far in this character, of course. I believe it took me 20-something minutes. It would have been shorter, but I'd take a phone call midstream, which is why I'm not showing the entirety of High Mountain. Pretty much though, High Mountain is a weekly. It's probably the biggest weekly that you do not want to miss. Like outside of like your bossing and stuff, this weekly is like giga important for your progression. I would never forget this weekly. This weekly is extremely huge. Not only does this really like speed up the process for 6-job, this also just it's a ton of XP. Like every week, every 3 weeks, it's a level pretty much. Like it's crazy. Just from this, like if you didn't grind it all. So this has been a massive help in my progression. But pretty much, it's not boring. It can be a little boring because like it takes a while. Like I remember the first time I did my Kaiser, who was leveled off event, and you didn't get any rewards or anything like that to catch him up. Like I think his first run took about an hour and a half, whereas the longest for my Kain and my Iran was like 30 minutes. It just goes to show how important it is to like do these hyper burning maxes and stuff. But if it's like a fresh 260, you have no sacred power, no nothing, no 6 job materials, barely leveled nodes. Like it's rough, man. Like high mountain is not easy if you are not relatively prepped for it. You can do it because like there's mechanics in this that make it to where you can do it efficiently. Like in this phase right now, you go into your Sun God Warrior form and you dash around and you one shot those bobbles. When you one shot them, it does a percent of damage to his health. So normally you're not really your own damage isn't that important unless if you do a shit ton. So for instance, like the last boss, when you see him, it's gonna be a lot of like kind of waiting. Because like his health bar doesn't really move outside of my origin. Like here, for instance, this is the second boss. This is how much my origin does to him. And like it's not horrible. It could be a lot better though. Like it's crazy that it's only that much. And like when you see the last boss, you're gonna see his health bar only move by like 5%. But it's because when you do the mechanics on the last boss, it ends up doing a massive nuclear strike on him and does like 50 or 30, 40% of his health. So it's a lot more based on needing to do the mechanics. What else? Oh, yeah. So every room has a time limit of 1 hour. You have 1 hour to clear the room. If you can't, you pretty much fail. Those little flame icons that you see are pretty much your lives. You run out of those, you fail. It's that simple. I only ever failed High Mountain once, and it was on my Kaiser because he didn't do enough damage. I managed to clear it by really like sweating my ass off on him, but damn, it was a struggle. Other than that, though, I think that pretty much like High Mountain, it's just a weekly. Like it's a weekly, you play through it. It takes about 30 minutes to an hour, and you're done for the week. Like it's not too bad. It takes a minute, but it's really worth it. Like 30% of your XP bar, like 1 to 3 Soul Urda, 45 frags. Like it's big. Like it's massive. And early 6 job, you want all the free materials that you can get without having to grind. I'm gonna go ahead and speed up the High Mountain though, and let it play through. And probably just yap through the rest of it. Hope you guys enjoy. Thank you. Haha. I lied. Instead of actually just showing the rest of the high mountain because it's really just repeatedly killing stuff and doing boss mechanics, I went ahead and skipped ahead to the last boss because I want to show how to do this. So this boss has a few attack moves, pretty much as you're seeing right now. There's big giant laser beams. Simple, dodge them, move out of the way. If they hit you, I don't think they one-shot you. They just kind of do a lot of damage. It's really annoying. And the only way to heal in High Mountain is to interact with those little orange orbs that you see at the top of my screen right now. You have to like go up to it and spam the fuck out of it. Another move that you just saw was him shooting a lightning bolt down from the sky. That does one shot, I believe. It follows you. You have to pretty much kind of time your movement to where it stays in one place. Jump out of it. It hits nothing. You're good to go. Another move that he has, I think he does, yeah, right here, is he does like this kind of like dimensional slash. You pretty much just either go to the upper platform or the bottom platform. Extremely simple. Come his intermission phases though. His intermission phases, there's 2. One of them is either jumping around and exploding on bugs, or the other one is no. Yeah. One of them is jumping around exploding on bugs, they're red, and the other one is catching the bubbles. When you do either of these mechanics well enough, you then get to launch a nuclear bomb at his ass. We should be coming up, I think, on the first intermission here pretty soon. I'm just gonna let it play out a little bit. Because I believe the first intermission was bubbles, and I did it pretty efficiently. I think I did it really fast. I almost fucked it up, but that's the point. I guess while we're waiting, I can go and explain how to fill up the bar to be able to use the Sun God Warrior's abilities. His name's like Mitra or something like that. It's basically based on your damage. So the more damage you do, the faster it charges. So like when you're a fresh 260 and you don't have a lot of resources, you're pretty much actually bursting to fill up the bar. Like you're not bursting to do damage. Like sure, it helps, but you're actually bursting to fill up the bar. You want to keep it at 100% so that way you can spam. So here we go. This is first intermission. I believe this is bubbles. This is super simple. All you gotta do, dash into them. It one-shots them like so, and it's easy. Here we go. I almost fucked up that one, but I did my 3 sets. We are now about to do the nuclear bomb, and watch his health bar. So like I said, damage on this boss is not that important. What you really want to do is do the mechanics, because look at all that damage it just did. I'm on track for it to only have to do it 2 to 3 times. Whereas my Kaiser, it took 6 times because it was a pain in the ass. I think it was 6 or 5. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and speed this up a little bit, and we'll get to the end. All right, we are now nearing the end. So what you're going to see here is me do one last set of mechanics. This is the one that I hate. I believe this was the red bugs. Pretty much, you kind of need full energy for this, because when you have full energy and you use the last ability on the bar, it pretty much puts you into an overdrive state to where you can just spam the fuck out of everything. Now, it's on a timer, so you're not really consuming energy, but it's draining over time. So pretty much what I'm doing is I'm hopping around, I'm doing my explosion, I need to kill enough to proc the bomb. I actually thought I was going to fail this because it just was not loading. But here we go. This is the last bomb. The bomb itself does not kill him. It puts him down to like 1%. And then you just got to smack him once. And then we can go ahead and take a look at these rewards and see how important this weekly is. Every Wednesday this resets, or Thursday, depending on your time zone, of course. But for me, it's every Wednesday. So this is super helpful. Makes shit super easy. Bing bada boom. Okay. And there we go. There's the rewards. It's so juiced. Like it's crazy. And what's crazy is they're probably going to buff this one day to get people out of 6th job faster when 7th job exists. Can't wait. But yeah, that's pretty much High Mountain. It was super cool. I think we're going to move on to Gloom now. I think. All right. I'm going to do a brief explanation of Gloom and how it works, and then we're going to be listening to the raw audio of the kill, because I was also chatting with some friends on Discord. Just a bit of commentary, that's all. So, Gloom is kind of coded similarly to Golix. He's just kind of a PNG in the background. Does a few moves every now and then. Pretty much how this is going to work is at the start of the fight, you'll notice that he is covering his face. When he's covering his face, you can't really do damage to him. He's just kind of like, he takes like very minuscule amounts. I never really found out a trick. I didn't look up a guide or anything for this. I just kind of rawballed it. When I was fighting him, I couldn't really find a way to take off his face cover faster. I kind of assumed it was just damage. So since I was playing a Kain, and I'm hella based on applying debuffs to then eat the debuffs when it comes burst time and just to keep general uptime, I went ahead and used my gauge to get as many stacks as I could before he took off his tendrils. Once his face mask comes off, of course, that's when you want to burst, you want to origin, you want to use everything. Your uptime in those phases are pretty crucial to killing this boss. This boss is super important when it comes to uptime. I think the only reason why I killed him was because I was doing some movement text to be able to hit him, even like when he was doing a suck-in or something like that. General mechanics, though, he's going to have these, it's going to be little bullet hell. He's going to have these different balls falling from the sky. If I remember correctly, the purple balls just do damage. The pink balls give you sickness to miss. And the blue balls, I believe, stun you. All right, so here we go. Now we can see that his face mask is off. We are now going to do a full burst. And you can see his health bar slowly move. Yep, there we go. We eat Thanatos here, and then I think we origin out of this, right? Yep, and then now it's time to eat our debuffs. There we go. Now this isn't a boss that's gonna die fast. Like this is me really pushing the limit of what I can do bossing wise. Like Gloom is tanky because I believe I was 15.1 mil CP in this fight. That's around the time when you want to do it on this server because of like all the boss damage we get, all the ID we get, this and that. But pretty overall, a kind of simple boss. Doing this after Will progression was like a breath of fresh air. I don't know why, but I do not fuck with Will. All my homies hate Will. He's stupid and cringe. Gloom overall, though, I thought he was a fun boss. I didn't like his dark phase too much because I know there's a way to be able to time your jumps to where you can kind of bait the ads that spawn in his darkness phase to where you don't really have to worry about it. When he's in the darkness phase and you see the gauge in the middle of my screen, that purple bar, when it's completely full, he basically clouds 90% of your screen with darkness, and then he also spawns some ads. And the ads are kind of squishy, so you can kill them. But he's going to spawn ads that can apply random debuffs. They can spell lock you. I think they can confuse you. And then he also spawns his little hands on the ground. Those hands uproot you, pretty much. And if you get rooted and you don't break out of it fast enough, you're kind of dead. What we just saw there was every single time after a DPS, unless if you origin and bind him with it, normal bind does not work on this boss, he will do a blue beam in the middle of the room. The blue beam pretty much sucks you in. You get hit by it, you're dead. The blue beam is much bigger than it actually is. I learned that the hard way. That shit is not fucking accurate. Alright, so we are now entering the darkness phase. I just got into a DPS part 2, so I had to kind of play it a little safe. As you can see, something fell on me, and then I got spell locked, and it fucked up my burst. I was hella sad about this. But these little, like, ghost unicorns that are fucking following me, they'll explode on me, but you're also noticing that they're pretty squishy. They can die relatively easily. I don't know how easy they are in Chaos Gloom, but on Normal Gloom, yes, they do die pretty fast. They're decently easy to take care of. They're not too bad. To easily avoid the beam, you just kind of, like, do what I'm doing. You hug the wall, and you jump. It was a pretty simple learning process. Not having to watch a video was surprising. I kind of thought that like every boss after Will, I would have to watch a video because I kind of assumed that a lot of them were going to get very mechanically difficult. Fuck, I just hurt myself. I hurt my toe. What the hell? Pretty much though, Gloom, super simple. Was really easy to kill. Took me, I think, 3 raw attempts. I'm only going to show the kill here because if I showed all 3 attempts, it would actually be an hour and a half of Gloom prog. And I really don't want to put that in a video. So please enjoy the rest of the audio, and thank you all for watching. I'm probably not going to show Dark Knell prog. It was kind of raw. It was short. It's not really worth it. I will be streaming Dark Knell prog probably this next week on twitch.tv/Dojba, so please come support me. I hope everyone enjoys. I will be saying one more thing at the end of the video. Please enjoy this Dark Knell practice mode kill to progress my Challenger World Challenge. And remember, any bosses you kill in practice mode do count towards that. Keep that in mind. Thank you very much, and enjoy. Need him to open up, please. Open wide, Gloom. Here comes the airplane. Open wide. Just in case.
I can't wait for Subnautica to come out.
Yeah, I want multiplayer Subnautica to come out. That's gonna be fun.
Oh, yes, yes.
Dude,
yes.
if you can get servers on that, bro.
I'm hoping it'll be local hostable like Terraria. Because then I can just host, and it'll be easy.
Yeah. I love Subnautica.
We actually
I
do
need to be
still
in
need
the
to do a vanilla playthrough of Terraria, though. I said that I was gonna host something like that after the modded one ended. Which I wouldn't mind doing. Vanilla Terraria would probably only take us, what, like a week, week and a half? It wouldn't take us too long. I have to see who's interested.
I'd probably be down.
It's just I'll have to make sure to slow down people like Logan.
I'd also be down for
Oh, that's
vanilla
true.
Terraria.
want to play Secret Lab with people.
What, SCP?
Yeah, SCP Secret Lab.
We haven't done that in a while.
No, we never did that one together.
I thought that was the multiplayer one that we all played.
Not with like the down graphics. I'm talking about SCP Secret Laboratory. It's free.
I could have
It's like
sworn that was the one that we played.
it's kind of like this weird battle royale thing. Oh no, Secret Lab's a total different circus. I'd love to do it with just us, but we don't have enough people. It's just like it's a game, like rounds. Some people can play as scientists, some people play as D-class, some people play as guards, MTF, chaos, SCPs.
D boys.
Have you seen it, Scroll?
Yes, I played it.
Yeah. I've played it. I am not good at it. I remember playing the other.
I make a great one. Peanut.
I was playing the other version with Josh and Camden. I don't think anybody else was there. Yeah, it was just Josh, me and Camden. Yeah, I have like one of my favorite stream clips ever from it. Because me and Josh were exiting the elevator, we're just making dumb sounds, being stupid.
Yeah.
And we walk out. Josh gets murdered by Peanut. I scream.
I think I know what clip you're talking about.
Yeah, I love it. It's my favorite
Actually,
ever.
peak cinema.
Dude, I think I have that saved somewhere. I need to find it. I don't know why I like it so much. It's so funny. Oh no, I don't think I have it anymore. I'll have to look at where is it? Where is it? Self-advertising, stream clips.
Crazy, I
Load
did that
down.
first and we're way ahead of fucking last attempt. Crazy how that works. Wow.
K recognizes K.
Yeah, Spoken. Are you okay with me taking out the flax seeds from the pots?
Oh yeah, I'm done with that stuff.
Okay. Because I need cacti really badly.
I'm going on a mission. Josh, I'm going on a mission.
Yeah.
Mission to find my favorite clip ever. It is so funny.
I'm stunned. This is bad.
Wait.
Okay, first death. That's fine.
There's a chance it might have been deleted. If it's deleted, I'm shooting you. Because we played this
Clips
gazillion years
usually-
ago.
Clips you usually do not get deleted like that, so it would have to have been manually taken down. I still have clips from fucking years ago.
I'm talking about like deleted from the Discord server. That's what I'm looking for.
Do you know if it was me who clipped it?
I clipped it.
No, I mean like on my channel. Like, is it on my channel?
Oh, I found it. No, you did clip it. Alright, I'm gonna send it in call chat.
I love Peanut. This is my favorite
It's such a peak clip. Oh, we need to do that again. That game was so fun.
Oh, that's the SCP multiplayer. That's not Secret Lab.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Oh, I love that one.
The thing is, it kept breaking on my computer.
It probably doesn't
Oh yeah, it's
anymore
buggy.
because they've done shit tons of optimization updates since we last played, so
Yeah.
I doubt it breaks.
Because like it kept giving me random RAM violations.
Yeah, that's normal. That's normal.
Yeah, so had a memory leak problem and shit. It was bad.
It was very bad.
We should do that again. That was so fun.
I would love to play that. I love
It's
SCP.
free.
Yes.
It's
I just
free.
remember, I think the last time we played it was with, once again, Leica, and I think he was causing problems. There's a lot of games.
No,
I
it was
play.
just me, you, and Camden. No, it was just me, you, and
Was
Camden.
it? Okay.
Yeah.
No, I know what it was. We were trying to stream it, and then we joined a really racist lobby.
Oh, and then we did a private thing.
Yes.
I wasn't there for the racist lobby.
His lobby was bad. It was. And there was also a racist Hatsune Miku, which we did find funny. That shit was kind of funny.
Me and Swirl should do that.
What?
The SCP.
Oh yeah, I.
Oh, you've played it
love
before.
Yeah,
You have
I've played it
17
before.
hours on it. I have to
Yeah.
reinstall it.
How many hours do I have on
5.
5?
I don't
Really?
remember if I have any clips on.
5.3.
Yeah.
I got 4.8 and Cam has 4.2.
This boss is so much easier than Will. It's crazy that this is the next boss after Will. Man, fuck Will.
Let me go check to see if I have any clips on that game, because.
Man, fuck Will. All my homies hate Will. Will's a bitch. Oh my god, please stop. 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 Stop spamming debuffs on me, you fat fucks.
Oh my god, I love that clip so much.
Gondole, gondole.
Absolute cinema. I love that all my friends are on like a million servers.
What?
All of my friends are on like a million servers.
Man, I'm in a million porn servers, but that's not important.
I don't doubt that.
I just do that for the stickers and the.
I'm in
emotes.
6 servers. I'm in 6.
What's this one?
What? Why was he on the
What?
wall?
Oh yeah. This is a glitch where he just got. he was just moonwalking above someone. Yeah.
That's
I
so peak.
need to find, where is the other clips? Oh yeah, right. Okay, so the context for this clip is that I couldn't yell at night, so like I could, so I had to whisper. And my friend Nolan here, he needed to change the volume because it was really loud. But you'll see. He goes to his menu. He told me, all right, warn me if there's anything coming by, and he's in his menu.
The classic.
He didn't hear you, did you?
He didn't hear me. He died immediately. As soon as he said, "Oh, I'll scream if anything happens," I start whisper screaming. It's like, "Wait, go, get out!" And he's like, You can't be serious." And the like doctor just arrives. It's like, it was, well, 1, 2, 6 seconds. It took 6 seconds for for it to happen.
Oh yeah, I remember what we're coming out of. We're coming out of 939's area, I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah.
Or was it was either something to do with the dog or with 449.
049, you apply doctor.
Stop, please.
Yeah.
Can we stop,
Yeah.
please?
I don't know. I really want to play it right now, but I'm a chicken. Not gonna play it by myself.
You see, I'm too
Fuck.
tired to like play a horror game right now, cause then I'll be terrified.
Even better.
And also,
Even
I
better.
keep
And I need
screaming.
I need to fix my sleep schedule. Just don't scream, bro. I need to fix my sleep schedule anyway.
Yeah, mine gets fixed today
Just
because
get
I
good.
have to go back to bed. I took my brother John to work in like 2 hours.
I gotta fix mine because I want to fix it.
Yeah, I start work on Wednesday. I have to get decent sleep now.
Mm,
You know, you should do. You should play SCP with me.
I'll think about it.
I want to do an SCP mod on Minecraft, but it's a little weird.
are really janky. There's a really
Yeah,
good
just-
backrooms mod, but it's like it's in alpha basically. Like it has a built-in like shader pack, and it runs so well, and it looks so good.
Jarvis,
I'm shading it. I'm shading it. I'm shading it.
enough with your jibber jabber. Play with my Jolly Ranchers.
Travis, I need 50 grams of Jolly Rancher stat into my veins.
Jarvis, put 30 milligrams of Fent into my veins.
Yo, who the fuck put fent in my flask? I'm hearing the creation music right now.
Put 50 pounds of Fent into my stomach. Jarvis, Truman Show that man. Jarvis, Truman Show his bloodline.
3 reses, 23%, 11 minutes left. Chat, this might be it.
Chat? I had a clip on SCPSL where I was just goofing around and then just everything exploded. Not even nuke, just everything exploded. SCP is so stupid. And they update it, and it looks amazing. It used to look awful.
Yeah, 'cause they changed its engine.
They used to hold the gun sideways. Dude, why do I have someone in my friend list named John F. Kennedy?
He's
Because-
alive. I remember when they initiated the order to kill him.
I should change my username to Lee Harvey Oswald.
That's cooked.
Jarvis. $50,000 pigeons. Eat this man.
Me when there's 50,000 pigeons eating a man.
What are you listening to?
Me?
No, Swirl.
Oh, it's just on radio, so it's just playing whatever.
Oh.
Alright, so this means I need to start doing Gloom every week. Oh.
Oh.
I mean, Gloom is actually worth like 500 mil, so low-key kind of gas. I need to go do Dark Knell
Low-key?
after this. But Liam said Dark Knell is much worse than Gloom. Dark Knell looks fun though. He's like the one boss that I've actually been looking forward to doing besides like Black Mage.
Ah.
Dark Knell looks like a Realm of the Mad God fight. Oh, I'm dead.
I remember playing that game. Just like it was so much
She
fun.
realms of my mad god.
She roams on my Mad God until I
Exalt.
Yeah.
What if we played? Wow, wow. I forgot the command to do testing testing
What the
stuff in
fuck?
SCPSL.
Oh my god, I'm gonna sell. We're just gonna stay dead for a minute. We're gonna let everything
You just press
despawn.
tilde, don't you?
Yeah, but I forgot the command.
We're gonna
Do
sell.
like
We're actually gonna sell on
/RPG?
fucking less than 10% gloom. Chat, we might be cooked.
I want to play Seamless.
See, Doge is hosting, so you know.
Look, man, it's been busy. Okay.
Yeah,
Keep my
yeah.
Yeah, playing
ass.
Maple Story.
No, not just that. I actually haven't been able to put too much time into Maple lately. As much as I'd
Jarvis,
like to.
delete Maple Story
Release me
from
this flesh
existence.
prison. Can we burst on the next one? Can this fucking
Yeah,
balloon phase end? Holy shit.
there's a way to free you from the prison that is Maple Story. It's called deleting it.
No, I would need another MMO to replace it. I've
I didn't
learned
understand
that
a single word of
I'm like, I actually come to the conclusion that life is only livable if I have an MMO to play. I'm just so down horrendous mentally that I need an MMO, or it's just over, man.
If somebody called Minecraft an MMO, would you just grind it for no reason?
There's mods that turn into an MMO.
Skyblocks is an MMO.
Yeah, that is true.
It's Skyblock?
Yeah, Skyblock on Hypixel. I played it. It's really fun, but it's really
Oh
grindy.
yeah,
It's
I've played
horribly
that
grindy.
too. I've played that too. I
A
know.
little pay to win on there, but
Yeah, a little. There's literally money conversions that you can do.
okay. All I have to do is 3% more, and the boss is dead. Surely I do not sell, and we fuck ourselves over.
Oh my god, I solved my storage issue. Let's go.
Jarvis,
Okay, if we make it to next open eye phase, the boss is dead.
I want to do Sky Factory, but it's a little confusing.
I'm on the sky
So
one,
you
not
know,
the sky
you know
factory.
what I'm doing right now in my workshop.
Hmm.
Okay, so think of my house, but it's in the sky, and that's Skyblocks. Oh,
Oh,
no, Sky Factory. I mean,
And just like that, Gloom is dead. It really, I was kind of surprised how smooth it went. Like I said, like after doing Will, I really expected this boss to kind of be a pain in the ass. Like I wasn't expecting him to go that well. But we're going to do a quick recap of everything today in case if anyone skipped to the end of the video to watch only the boss kills. We went over our plan for Shining Star Force on June 29th. I highly suggest anyone else that's really looking to get the Emerald Box to save for that in Star Force what you need to Star Force. It is the first big gains day. I'm going to be going over more of that as I plan it out on stream. I'm still not completely sure what I'm going to be doing. But yeah, and then we also went over how we killed practice mode Gloom and practice mode Normal Lucid, which we will be adding into our weekly bosses next week to hopefully be getting some drops. It's going to be hella fun. It's going to be nice. Show up at twitch.tv/Doge's link will be in the description. Thank you everyone for watching. Please leave a like and comment if you have any questions or suggestions or even criticism. I will try my best to take it nicely. Thank you so much for watching and have a good day, everyone.